Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Today I'd like to try something a little bit different. As I was driving to work the other day, I was listening to NPR and they were interviewing some members of the Writers Guild of America and talking about their strike. One of the guild members that they spoke to had been emphasizing that they are very fearful of losing their jobs in the future to AI bots who could just generate a script on the fly and then not have to be paid. I was definitely curious as to if this technology was, well, up to the task, if it could do this. Now, I'm definitely a very inquisitive person. I probably spend way too much time on Google every day. So I wanted to see for myself. Has ChatGPT gotten good enough where it can actually write an episode of a television show? The short answer is no. It tries. I think it does a decent attempt at it. But let's dive in a little bit further. Now, ChatGPT is nothing more than a tool. It's something that we created as a way to help ourselves. The technology is not able to create anything brand new. We have to feed it all this information, and then from the prompts that we give it, it will then go and make the most common answer that it can. Take, for example, one story that I asked it to write. I asked this ChatGPT to write a screenplay of a short of Beavis and Butthead where they were both drafted into the Marines and they both got court-martialed. That's all I told it. Now, one of the obvious things that it threw in there was that their senior drill instructor was R. Lee Emery's character in Full Metal Jacket, Gunnery Sergeant Hartman. A likely reason for this is because when we think of Marine drill instructors, who comes to mind? Well, R. Lee Emery, just because, the character is that freaking iconic. The character became so iconic that R. Lee Emery, who in real life was a staff sergeant, was given an honorary promotion to gunnery sergeant just because of this character. So what happened in the story? Well, they arrived to boot camp in the bus. Gunnery Sergeant Hartman chews them out for a little bit, to which the delinquents that Beavis and Butthead are just kind of mock him. Then the story fast forwards to 2 weeks later where they have accomplished absolutely nothing in boot camp and have always been last, if they're even able to complete the task at all. It then dumps a bunch of exposition about how they basically were just court-martialed, only made one sentence out of it, and that they're rotting away in a jail cell. Was it fun? Yeah, it's cool to play around with. Again, it's just a tool. Some results were better than others. Now, I do want to try something fun with one of the scripts that it spit out. The very first script that I asked this ChatGPT to write, the prompt that I gave it was, I wanted to write an episode of Seinfeld where Newman was promoted and that Elaine and Kramer had a one-night stand. That's all the information that I gave in this prompt. And this is definitely one of the better results that I received. Now, my editing software has a bunch of text-to-speech bots. Now, I couldn't help but think today, wouldn't it be funny to take this AI-generated script and then have a bunch of AI text-to-speech bots reading this and performing it out as best as we can? I will provide narration, and then these speech bots will play the parts of the characters. Now, without further ado, will you all introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Jason. Today I'll be playing the part of Jerry Seinfeld.
Hi, I'm Guy. Today I'll be playing the part of Kramer.
Hi, I'm Jenny. Today I'll be playing the part of Elaine.
Hi, I'm Davis. Today I'll be playing the part of George.
Hi, I'm Tony. Today I'll be playing the part of Newman.
Well, welcome everyone. Fade in. Interior Monk's Cafe. Day. George, Jerry, Elaine, Kramer are chatting at a booth in the cafe. Newman bursts in.
Guys! Great news! I got promoted to postmaster at the 34th Street Post Office.
Everyone stares at him in shock. Jerry posts on Twitter,
The end of the world is coming!
That's a big responsibility, Numi. Can you handle it?
Piece of cake! And to celebrate, I'm throwing a party at my place tonight. You're all invited.
Oh joy.
Hey, speaking of parties, what happened to that guy you were dancing with last night?
What guy?
You know, the one you left Monks with.
Oh, him? It was just a one-night thing.
One night stand? Good for you. Why didn't you tell us?
I didn't want to make a big deal out of it.
No judgment here.
Ah, the one-night stand. The pinnacle of human achievement.
Cut to the interior of Newman's apartment. Night. Newman's apartment is decorated with USPS memorabilia. Jerry and George are mingling with the other guests, but Elaine is nowhere to be found. Jerry asks George,
Have you seen Elaine?
No. I thought she was with you.
An attractive woman enters the apartment and makes a beeline for Newman. Jerry and George watch as they begin to flirt.
Looks like Newman's got some moves.
He was postman of the year in '93, you know.
The front door slams shut. Elaine enters the apartment, wearing a jacket and looking disheveled. She looks to Jerry and George.
Guys, we have to go. Now.
What's going on?
I just slept with Kramer.
Jerry and George are in disbelief.
What's with the one night stands tonight?
It's okay, Elaine. These things happen.
I know, but I didn't want to sleep with Kramer. He was wearing cologne that smelled like Newman's mail truck.
As Elaine tries to leave, she bumps into the attractive woman from earlier. They stare at each other in surprise. Elaine asks the woman,
You slept with Newman too, didn't you?
The woman nods, and Elaine and the woman share a look of disgust before leaving the party. Newman appears overwhelmed and asks,
What did I do wrong?
Who cares, man? We had fun.
Fade out. So as you can see from this example, the technology is still very primitive, and it will be a long time before the writer's room is completely shut down in favor of these chatbots. Again, this is a tool, and it's a lot of fun to play with. I can't lie on this one. I don't know where it came up with cologne that smells like Newman's mail truck. As someone who knows what a mail truck actually smells like, if you're actually interested in something like that, man, that's saying something about you. But every time I read that, I'd have a big grin on my face, and I could not stop laughing. Seriously, cologne that smells like Newman's mail truck. Whoever puts out the merch for Seinfeld, that's $1 million idea. Now, something else to note, not only were these characters performed vocally by AI, but also the pictures themselves were also made by AI. Every single person that you saw in that Seinfeld skit was made by unrealperson.com. So I think that's going to do it for this video, everyone. I really enjoyed making this video, and I think I'm going to do this on a semi-regular basis, probably weekly. So if you have any prompts that you want to see acted out in a skit form like this, hey, please leave a comment, and if I like it, I will see what I can do. Maybe you'll see it in an upcoming video. Take care, everyone, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye-bye for now.